here comes in 2014 this opportunity to begin investigating the Kiwanis Vocational Home. And lo and behold, we found out that what we had thought was the worst group home in the state in the OK Boys Ranch paled in comparison to what we found at the Kiwanis Vocational Home in Centralia. So we've been working on a series of cases against DSHS and the Kiwanis Vocational Home since then. It has been the most exhaustive case that I've ever worked on. And by that, I mean, we've taken hundreds of depositions, and that's a deposition is testimony from witnesses. We have literally looked at millions of documents. We have gone into trial a number of times. We have had dozens and dozens of trial dates over the years. And all of this work has revealed an incredible story, a horrendous story about not only child sexual abuse, but about corruption, high crimes, millions of dollars siphoned away from the state of Washington's effort to take care of foster kids. And it's literally a story I wish I had time to sit down and write a book on because it is so unreal. And every day, even now in our 11th year of working on the cases, there are new high crimes and misdemeanors that reveal themselves every time that we take a look at documents or talk to another person who knows about Kiwanis Vocational Home. Over the 12 years that the Kiwanis Vocational Home was open and it was being licensed and monitored by DSHS, it had oversight from the Kiwanis organization. And over that 12-year span of time, over 1,000, maybe several thousand kids were placed there. There were also scores and scores of people who became staff members there or who had some sort of interaction with Kiwanis Vocational Home who know about it. So on a weekly basis, we have people contact us about their experience with Kiwanis Vocational Home. And what we have done is create a website that's really dedicated to the anatomy of the Kiwanis Vocational Home cases. This is really an autopsy of a case, if you will, where you can go in and examine the various parts of it. We've tried to put it all out there to help you not only educate yourselves about a case like this, but also to connect the dots for those who are still out there who were residents of Kiwanis Vocational Home and suffered some of the same experiences that our now hundreds of clients have over the years. Why? Because it's fascinating to do. It helps put jurors, for example, onto the property at Kiwanis Vocational Home, and it helps witnesses to explain, yeah, I was raped in that boiler room that kept some of the property warm, or I was raped in what used to be the radio building for the radio station that was in Centralia. I also included a gallery of photographs of people who were either staff members or might even have been kids that were at the Kiwanis Vocational Home. Again, you might know people. You might be one of those people. You might be fascinated to see the types of faces and the people who were involved in the Kiwanis Vocational Home back in the day. One of the other things that we did on the website was to create a spot where we've got some of the most important documents that have come to light. We call them the hot docs that you can take a look at. We've even put on there clips of testimony from some of the most important witnesses in the entire litigation. We've hoped that by creating the web page that you'll get an understanding about the depth and breadth of the work that we've been doing over the last decade in trying to prove these Kiwanis Vocational Home cases and bring some justice and relief to our clients. I invite you to spend time on the website going through all of its features and welcome any feedback that you've got on it. And certainly if you've got questions about what happened at the Kiwanis Vocational Home, any kind of question, I'd love for you to reach out because I'd be happy to answer it for you.